Hi, my name is Logan Omer, and this is my week 4 professionalism self-evaluation video. I'm just going to kind of run down the fonts, or all of the prompts, and kind of address them as they come. The first one is reflect. How did my attitude, logic, and behaviors influence my projects? I feel like I could have received a better grade on a particular assignment if I blank. So, whenever I go into a new class, I always try to approach it with the best attitude, even if I feel like the information I'm gaining from the class isn't vital to my career that I'm going into. I still try to find value in that, and I think I did with this class. Even though I did poorly, it's still important information to know because the type of career that I'm going into, I'm going to have to deal with a lot of graphic designers, and so knowing their type of workload that they're going to have to deal with and understanding their troubles is going to help me immensely. And I just like to know more about other stuff anyway. I've always been that way. I feel like I could have done better on all the assignments if I was more of an artist. I don't have that gift, and I think I could have done better if I knew more about Illustrator. We just kind of started the month and we had to learn Illustrator right off the bat, so that was kind of tough for me personally. I'm not good with the software, so. But I think with the stuff that the available skills that I had, I think I did well. Second, we have Inquire. As I started working on my projects, I realized I wanted to know more about what resources are available to me. I wanted to know more about Illustrator. I think that's, like I said earlier, if I had known more about the program, I think it would have helped me a lot. And I think it is cool software. I really like drawing. I think it's a cool idea. I'm just not very good at it, and if I could do it better, I think it would benefit me in just life in general. I think it's a great creative outlet, and I think it helps a lot of people deal with their problems. 3, suggest if I had more time, what could I have done differently to improve my projects? Um, Maybe added more details on some of them, but like I said, I don't have the skill set to go into more detail. I can see all of these beautiful things. Like with my first logo, I had a pine tree, and I imagined it being this thing, but I don't have the skills to make it look this beautiful tree. And so I think if I had the time and the knowledge to make that more detailed, I think it would have looked fantastic, and I could actually do this professionally if I wanted to, but I don't, so I can't. 4, elevate. How does my experience this month inform/support my professional objectives? How will I use this in my career? I think the greatest lesson for me this month was learning to persevere and just try to do your best, even if you can't always hit the mark that you want to. I have a problem with setting a high standard for myself, and I'm my toughest critic. I think that's true for everybody though. And done, if I had, maybe if I had worked harder, I feel like I worked my hardest, but maybe I could have found some way to make them look better than what they came out as. Like with my business card, I thought it looked good, and then you, Mr. Kaplan, told me that there was too much information, so I went back and reworked that because after looking at it, you were right, and so I think that was something that helped me a lot. Is it's sometimes less is more, and I think that's a great thing to always look for when you're reading stuff or creating things. And so yeah, thank you for listening to my professional self-evaluation video. Have a nice day.